David Bowie. That sound, the moment you first hear it, something breaks open inside you, like a door, like a window into another dimension entirely. 1969, NASA was sending humans to the moon, and right at that exact moment, a kid from London was turning space into music. Ground control to Major Tom, David Bowie. This wasn't a man, this was a phenomenon. 5 decades, constant reinvention, non-stop genre smashing. He didn't just make music, he redefined what music could be. Every album, a different person, every stage, a different universe. And today, we're going all the way in. The beginning, the crashes, the resurrections, the immortality. January 8th, 1947, Brixton, South London. David Robert Jones was born. Ordinary neighborhood, regular family. But there was nothing ordinary about this kid, not even a little. At 15, he got into a schoolyard fight. A punch landed, not on his face, on his eye. His left pupil was permanently dilated. 2 eyes that looked like 2 different colors. People spent decades thinking he had heterochromia. He didn't. It was a wound. But Bowie, he turned that wound into a symbol. He turned a flaw into a superpower. By the late 60s, he changed his name from Jones to Bowie. Why? Because there was already a Davy Jones in the Monkees, and David Bowie was never going to be confused with anybody. 1972. The world had genuinely never seen anything like this. Bowie walked on stage, fire red hair, neon suit, lightning bolt painted across his face, and he announced, "I am Ziggy Stardust. I came from space." The crowd froze. This wasn't a rock concert. This was a shock, an art manifesto, a provocation, the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, one of the most audacious concept albums in rock history. Ziggy wasn't real, but he felt more real than anything because he made people question who they were, what they could become. That same era, Bowie produced Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side. He blew the doors open for outsiders, queers, weirdos, dreamers. He invented glam rock. He mainstreamed androgyny. He wasn't just writing songs, he was building a culture. Mid-1970s, Bowie's life was falling apart. Cocaine, every day, for months, lost in Los Angeles, disconnected from reality. His own words, "I remember almost nothing from that period." And right at that breaking point, he went to Berlin with Iggy Pop, left everything behind, and there he made 3 albums: Low, Heroes, Lodger. The Berlin Trilogy, the most groundbreaking stretch in rock history. Heroes, 1977, written in the shadow of the Berlin Wall. Bowie was staring out of the studio window, watching a couple make love in the shadow of the wall. 2 people from 2 sides, and he wrote, "We can be heroes, just for one day." This isn't a song, it's a scream, a prayer, a dare. Even on just one ordinary day, you can be something extraordinary, just for one day. 1983, Bowie flipped the script again. Pop, color, dance floors, masses, let's dance. Produced by Nile Rodgers, with Stevie Ray Vaughan shredding the guitar. And Bowie reached tens of millions who'd never heard of Ziggy Stardust. The MTV era, visual art. Bowie was ahead there too. Some fans said he sold out. Bowie didn't care, because Bowie never lived in his own past. He was always looking forward, always. January 8th, 2016. David Bowie turned 69, and that day, he released a new album, Blackstar. 2 days later, he was gone. He had been secretly fighting liver cancer for 18 months. Nobody knew, not even most of his team. He poured every last drop of himself into one final record. Blackstar was a funeral, his own funeral. Songs written as goodbye letters. In Lazarus, he sang, "Look up here, I'm in heaven." He said goodbye to the world through his art, through his music, and even in his last breath, he made the greatest rock gesture of all time. What exactly did David Bowie leave behind? Not just songs, not just albums. Bowie taught us this: identity isn't a prison, it's a choice. He invented glam rock. He pushed art rock into the mainstream. He fused electronic music with rock. He used his art to fight for sexual freedom. He championed black artists on MTV when no one else would. And he left a different Bowie for every generation. In the 70s, he was Ziggy Stardust. In the 80s, the Thin White Duke. In the 90s, Earthling. The 2000s, Lazarus. He was reborn every decade. And every time, music was reborn with him. And we still listen. We still dance. We still cry to his songs. Because great art doesn't die. It just keeps living in different shapes. David Bowie passed in 2016, but Major Tom is still up there. Ziggy is still on stage. Heroes is still playing. And if you're watching this video right now, try being a little more like him. Be bold, be different, Be the shift, because this world could use one more Starman. If this hit you, smash that like button. Share this with someone who needs to know Bowie's story. Drop a comment. What's your all-time favorite Bowie track? Subscribe. Stories like this every single week. I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring. David Bowie.